Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Pigtivities podcast. Today, I'm here with Sophia.
Hello.
Oh, gosh. You're so beautiful.
Thank you, Cesar.
Oh, gosh. So, Sophia has been one of my closest friends, probably the closest, absolutely everything.
Same. Cesar
And you're the
knows.
one that I'm there, that I call you and I'm like, help. I'm like crying.
It's okay.
You're like, it's okay. Do you want a water?
Yeah. I'll get you tissues. You want a water?
The tissues in the water. And then I'm like,
And you're
okay,
like-
bye.
you're like,
I'm like,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah,
I'm like,
bye.
And I'm like,
Sure.
I'm like
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
It's like
I'm
down
a
my
crybaby.
back.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're like,
okay. Showing up at my doorstep. Didn't one time you just randomly showed up?
seems like it.
I think so.
Seems very plausible. I go through a lot, guys.
And it was fine.
It's because of the men in my
I
women.
didn't-
When have I not just been crying not over a man? Yeah.
What is that one challenge? Have you watched the Brittany Broski podcast?
Yeah, some of it.
What is that one? Like, it's like a challenge to not talk about a guy.
We lost.
The vector test or something.
The vector
Wait,
test?
I don't know what it's called. I could be wrong.
Anyways.
Anyway, it was like,
What-
she's like,
what is it?
I failed it again. White man of the week. That's literally us.
Literally,
We
like,
failed it.
we
the
failed
test.
immediately. I started talking about it in the first 3 minutes. Like, whoopsie.
It would have came up anyway.
Yeah,
Might as well been
true.
The first 3 minutes.
So, how did we meet? Let's go there.
Oh
Memories.
Wait, can we talk about, we already filmed a podcast,
Oh,
so
yeah.
like I forget about like the old shit, and then we just talked about it, and then now I got brought up again. I'm like, this
Fuck.
shit again.
Yeah, I
like,
probably should have emphasized this. So me and Sophia
yeah.
did record an episode probably a month ago now. Like, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And that episode, we were so excited. It was so funny. We got some great moments, and then the audio messed up.
Yeah.
My heart
Saddest
hurts.
time.
Sad.
Those
so
jokes
sad.
were original.
Yeah, they were original.
They were
funny.
straight from the heart
and then
and
I
the
was just
mind.
gonna tell you that I don't know if you not that we talk about the same stuff, but
I mean, it wasn't that
Like-
long where there's new stories.
Yeah.
And we also went over the same stories. So
yeah. So that's why I was just started off with how do we know each other? I feel like
yeah,
that's
and
a
I
good
just
place
got
to start.
reminded of old
The
shit
first
again.
time,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my god. That stupid group chat. Or not. Well, I guess it was kind of stupid, but
What group chat?
a group chat with an ex from middle school, 7th
This is middle school.
grade.
We're going back.
Yeah, we're going back, and this is 7th grade.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it was the summer before going into 7th grade, something like that.
Mm.
And I was put in a group chat. It was, oh my god, and what's his name? Cut that.
Okay.
It was an old friend and an old boyfriend, and then Cesar was in the group chat. And I don't even remember what dumb shit.
It was probably some fucking
Middle school group chat.
Fortnite talking
Yeah.
about what
Among
other-
Us wasn't even a thing.
No,
I was about to say Among Us.
Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite.
I guess.
I think so.
That was the hype.
Yeah, whatever. And then 7th grade year, so yeah, we had broke up, and then the only person I knew in band class was familiar face was Cesar. So I just go up to Cesar, and then first question Cesar obviously says where's blank person,
Mhm.
and how are y'all? I'm like, we're broken up.
Ooh.
And then I ended up taking 2 of his friends, Cesar,
Whoops.
and then the other friend. That's not my friend no more, but Cesar stayed
He says
through.
that he's probably watching this.
I hope not. Actually. Oh, well.
Yeah, so we met in band. We used to be band kids.
Yeah.
We kind of sucked, but also
Well, I
we-
sucked.
Oh.
I could never bring my clarinet. I
were
just
always
could never.
they're last chair.
Yeah, I would be let's just say we did the chair or whatever. What is it called?
Chair test.
Chair test, and then of your section, and then I would be let's just say 7th out of 12, and then I would leave my clarinet, and then he'd be last chair, and I'd be like, all right, fuck you, Will. Oh,
It's okay.
Oh, fuck you. So, and then I had to go to last chair, and then my friends would be over here. I'm like,
come back.
and I would be so bored. I'd be around a bunch of lamos, 6th
Lamos.
graders. It was just so.
We're at the end.
I was at the end. Remember the
Oh,
quiet girl? Was here?
The what? Oh yeah. Literally, she was so
She was-
quiet, pobrecita,
yeah.
and he would make her play, and she was just like me for real. She would get so nervous. I would feel bad.
But she was also this.
Yeah,
She was
she low-key just looked
She looks-
traumatized all the time.
she just looked scared
I
24/7.
don't think I ever heard her talk. Maybe one time where she.
I
was
think we
like,
made her talk.
yeah,
Not
we were
made her,
asking
but
and she would just
hi.
be like she was scared.
And then also I would talk through her. I'd be trying to whisper
And
and
she's
shit.
just
Yeah. And I would be
That poor
pissed,
girl.
yeah,
Oh
because
my God.
she really was like this.
Imagine
Like,
if that would have been in high school. We'd be like, yeah, and
And
then he
then-
whipped out.
and then I
then-
started sucking his. I would have been like,
Oh my God, but
that
then
would've
what
been-
were we talking
yeah,
about?
what were we
Like,
talking about? Like,
oh my God, after
my
school
God.
we have our section.
yeah. After school, you should come over to my house, and then we could do this, and this. Like,
Literally, like. Oh my
like I don't
God.
even know.
What
Probably
were we
some middle
talking
school
about?
drama.
What was going on for us in middle school? Literally nothing. Nothing for me. I had nothing going on.
Oh, not really nothing either.
It's like, and then there's
Boyfriend.
middle school kids these days that they be fucking
Crazy.
crazy.
They do be crazy. Oh, a lady at work. I don't know if I should even talk about it. a lady at work.
She's not watching.
Yeah.
She's watching.
Yeah. She definitely is not watching. Anyway,
Oh my God.
there's a lady at work, and I got like super close with her. She's like 40. And she was telling me like about her kids. She was like, yeah, kids are bad as fuck these days, blah, blah, blah. And I tell her straight up because like, I'm like, well, I would want to know. And I was like, yeah, I would lie about that too. I would lie about this. And she was telling me just like my kids being bad. She's talking about she got caught cussing, blah, blah, blah. And then whatever, right? And then she was like, yeah, like she's been bad. Like her daughter's been bad. I was like, okay. And she's like, yeah, I even caught her with a massage gun down there. I was like,
oh my God.
she's 11. She's 11. I literally went. I was like, blank name. I was like, we're getting too close. Like, you're a 40-year-old woman telling me about your kids, and I'm an 18-year-old girl in college. Like,
Right.
why are we saying this?
What's that one meme? It's like
Oh
growing up and going to work has you friends with 40-year-olds.
No, literally, and that's me. And I literally gasped. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
I was like, oh my
Like-
God.
like a
And she was like, tell me if you did that. And I was like, no, I
like
didn't.
a massage gun, like the ones.
Or
they-
like, yeah. I was like, and she was like, she's 11. And I was like, cussing at school. Like, she's like sneaking around, like making like, you know, just being bad. Because they was telling me, like, I'm not getting her no Christmas present this year. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. She's going to get bras and panties. That's all she's getting. And then I was like, okay. And yeah,
Oh
she's
my
like, she caught her doing
God.
this, this, and this. And I was like, a massage gun. And I was like, you sure
that
you
is so wild.
imagine us making drinks and you hear that. We're over there making drinks at the cafe.
And all the customers are like,
They're like, what?
Uh-huh.
Hey, he
That used to be
fucked
me.
with
I
the
used to talk the craziest shit at work, even at school.
Literally.
I had no shame.
I
was
had no
talking
shame either. Like, I was just talking
Like
my
I talk,
shit.
and then I realized I'm loud as fuck.
No, they're like, ooh. Or you talking about the op and the op is behind
yeah,
you.
like
Ooh.
literally. Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
We're just
when
being
we
goofy.
oh yeah, how we first met.
Mhm.
So yeah, band, and then ever since then we just been friends. The closest, like actually the closest. I told
Yeah.
Cesar like, I think everything, like literally.
Yeah,
The
literally,
nitty-gritty,
because
the
I have no
details.
shame. I have no shame with her. I've told her everything. I'm like, yeah, he literally like yelled at me and cussed me out and literally
Slapped
told me I
me.
didn't deserve anything, but I still apologized.
And I
took it
love
back.
him, and I'm like, okay, what am I
I'm
gonna
like, but
say?
I love it.
At a certain like
That
at
is
a
so
certain
real. I always
point,
say
I'm
that.
just like, okay.
Just be there for me when you need me. And
With-
she
yeah.
always is. Cause I'm always she'll tell me no, like he's ugly. That's not a good idea.
And he's like, well,
I'm gonna do it.
yeah. I'm
anyways.
like, okay.
and then I'm like,
Yeah, and I'm like, what did I say? I don't even say anything
No,
anymore. I
you're
don't
just
even
like,
say
"It's
no,
okay." She's
don't.
like,
I'm just
"What's
like,
wrong?"
it's okay.
and I'm like crying over some bitch,
And they're like,
crying
"Bye."
over some like 26-year-old. Anyways.
Yeah, I said no on that one, guys.
Yeah,
But-
and then we still be texting occasionally. No,
The
not
other
that
one.
one.
Wait, how old is he?
Well, John's like 25, or like 26. Do you know who John is?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
him. And
Yeah.
then,
This is like,
sorry.
I don't know, like the same age. They're both like,
Ooh.
now he's like 26. Anyways, cut. Getting into the trauma, I'm like
No, sorry.
crying on the podcast.
Sorry. He cried.
Just bring up the
She
trauma.
made
like,
him cry.
she made him
What? No, but
Anyways, not trying to trauma dump. I was trauma dumped in the last episode. Ooh,
yeah.
ooh,
Sorry.
These are funny podcasts.
We're too funny
We're
to be
too funny,
crying.
yeah.
And then we start crying. Yeah.
What else should we talk about? I literally told her, I was like, I should
know.
start writing down what we're going to talk about. And then I was just like, we'll go with the flow.
Yeah,
This is the flow.
Also because like
Mm.
the last one we had such a good flow, and I feel like we were just talking.
Yeah, like we had the first time like jitters. Like, we were like,
Down.
oh my gosh.
They
yeah.
went out the window, but like now it's because like I literally said everything. Like what the?
Yeah,
I don't
like,
even
there's
know
no
what I
new
talked about.
drama.
Yeah, there's no
Because we
new
were just talking
drama.
about like drama and guys but guys is like a what? How do I say this? It's a touchy subject
Yeah, it's
right
sensitive
now.
topic.
It's a sensitive topic
We're
considering
both
how many
in-
fucking hoes.
We're both in treacherous waters.
we're
We're in the North Sea right now. We're in the North Sea.
we're on thin ice,
We're
as
on-
they say. We're
we
in
are
the
on thin ice.
yeah. We're in
We're in,
as you said,
treacherous
treacherous territory.
territory.
Yeah.
Like we gotta
we gotta watch what we say
protect
because
our words.
if one person watches the wrong thing.
No, for real.
Or we say the wrong thing
If
and
we
one
say the wrong-
certain person watches, it's like,
No, literally.
whoopsie. I'm like, fuck, where are they?
No,
They are start unadding. I'm
why
like,
the hoes unadding me? My my follower
my-
account is at
my
200.
5
No,
fuck.
for real.
I'm like, why'd you have to add me? I'm like, shit. Now I have to
No,
pick
like-
one. They're all gonna text me
Which one you want? They're gonna make a group chat. They're gonna add you to the group chat. Which one you want?
I'd be the type to do where the. Have you seen that meme where the guy puts all the girls in the group chat? They're like, you're
Snapchat group
beautiful.
chat.
It's like, you're beautiful, and then they're like, damn. He's like, damn, I didn't know it was gonna make a group chat.
That
That's so
would
funny,
that would be
dude.
so funny.
Imagine how much time you would save, just like,
So much.
yeah, like.
And
send
the
it
one
out.
who stays, well,
Mhm.
that's really that's
Yeah,
a desperate hoe.
That is a desperate hoe.
Honestly, if the one who stays, don't even talk to them. You desperate if you
They're like,
staying
see,
after
you
that.
lost. That was a trick
No,
question.
literally. Bye, hoe.
Bye.
Bye, hoe.
You fucking desperate. Oh my god, that is so funny.
That's terrible.
No, but I want to talk about guys, and it's just like, damn. Like,
Honestly, and it sounds bad, but
Yeah.
guys is like the main topic
literally, like, if we did,
of our
if we were
conversations.
to do that, whoever fucking
Talks about a guy
first,
fir-
talks
yeah.
about a guy first pays.
Well,
Well,
it's,
my account going
yeah.
in the negatives because I'm gonna have to pay.
Shit, which one is
Yeah.
it gonna be? We might as well take turns paying because that's just how it is.
Yeah, like literally, like that's all we talk about. Like, what else?
No, deadass. What the fuck else? Like, what did we talk about last? Let's watch the clips. Like, what did we
Reacting
talk
to our
about?
first podcast.
No, dead
We're gonna do a podcast reacting to the first podcast.
I'm trying to think.
Like,
I'm trying to think.
Guys, what do we talk about if it's not about boys? If it's not about boys, about men, what are we gonna talk about?
Well, how's college going?
Well, I'm excited for next
Sensitive
semester.
touches
Yeah.
waters.
Let's move on. I don't want to talk about that.
Uh-huh.
No, but it's just like college is just so terrible, and there's nothing like all through college.
Yeah.
I was just crying over guys, so it's like, well, shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if I
Literally.
talk about college, I have to talk about the men in college. So it's like,
Yeah.
what am I talking about?
Well, college for me, I'm so tired of it. I'm done. I
Yeah,
want to
dude.
be over with it. Like, I'm so tired of this. Like, it's literally
Yeah.
just like laziness, and I'm so lazy. Like, I don't want to turn in assignments. Like, yes, they're probably the easiest fucking assignment ever, but like,
I don't want to do it.
do I want to go to class? Because it's
know.
my own free will now. Now it's literally on me.
Up to
Like,
you. Yeah, it's really on you.
and it's
Literally, me
going so
before
well.
college started, I was like, before the semester, I was like, I'm gonna wake up and go to every class. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have perfect attendance. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm
I
gonna
was
be there. Like, I'm paying for it.
I was like, even at
why won't I be there?
my 9:05 class, like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
motivated, get
I'm
the
gonna
day
wake up
over with.
early. Yeah.
No.
No. It
Literally,
didn't work. I
that-
skipped like for like 3 weeks. I didn't
No.
go to a single class.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I was
No, yeah, I would miss
depressed.
days. I'd be like,
Mm.
not feeling it. Nope, I can't go.
Like,
Or
do I
like-
want to sleep in or do I want to go to class?
No, literally.
Mm.
No, don't
Uh-huh.
literally sleep.
Literally quick.
And then my like 9:25 class, I literally would go like 40 minutes late, 30 minutes late. Didn't care.
And it's like an hour class or what? Or like,
An hour 20.
oh right,
I'm like, what's he gonna do?
right. Like I'm here.
And then also he takes attendance at the end. Like, that's your fault. Like, of course I'm
Why
showing
would
up
you
2
not?
minutes before class
Yeah.
ends.
Why would you do it at the end, not the beginning?
No, literally. Then
Come on,
you don't
think
say
about it.
nothing. Not scared.
I'm not gonna say nothing. My mouth shut.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, only like a couple. Like literally, even the classes that took attendance for me and they
Yeah.
graded it didn't go. I didn't care.
Yeah, literally.
I was like, take away them 5 points,
Yeah, what's that gonna do?
and I missed like, she takes away 3 points, and I got 50, 50 per participation. So like,
Terrible. No,
24
actually,
days.
participation
Yeah.
was actually good for me. I'm surprised because there was some classes I missed, but
Really?
I guess I thought I missed more than I did because I was like excused for like soccer. So I guess I felt like I missed a lot more class.
Then you really did.
they were
But it was like
excused.
excused.
Yeah, since I'm a
No,
athlete.
mine were all unexcused. I just didn't want to go. I was like, I don't want to go.
I was a
today.
little lazy, but though, like I really like it was so hot. And then the cold mornings. Oh my
The
god, I
cold warnings?
like cold when it was
Oh,
cold in the
cold.
morning.
Uh-huh.
No. I'm
You're
not
like, not-
touching that cold ass concrete I'm sleeping on. I'm not doing that. I was like, I can't. I can't.
And then it would be like so cold. It would either be so hot in my room or so cold. That I
me
was just
too.
Like, oh my God.
Like,
who's controlling the AC?
Literally, like,
what's going on?
and me and Melly, we share a bed, so
Mhm.
I would wake up like halfway dead ass in my underwear. I'm like, this is awkward. Like, or I would like wake up. I'm like, I used to tell Melly, I'm like, bro, I woke up in my underwear today. I was like, how's that hot? She's like, damn, sleeping hard as hell. I'm like asleep, like literally, like not even the
Like-
covers on me, so it's not even like I'm
Damn.
covered. Like I'm literally chonies out, sleeping all willy nilly, doors unlocked. I could have got snatched up,
Right.
and I'm over here just
Cause it'd be hot. I'm like,
Yeah.
And then my dorm is like so like Like now I feel like it's comfy. Like at the beginning, like I hated, like I was never at my dorm, but now I feel some peace in my dorm. Like
I like my dorm actually.
Yeah.
Like my dorm setup's really nice actually. Every single person who comes in, it's like it's nice. But things was Millie so bougie that I was like, okay, well I need to step up my game too. We got to match. Like our rooms can't be like one. I have like nothing on the wall. Yeah. Like no, literally, mine's is more like Hello Kitty, kawaii ish. Not really kawaii, but like. It's just stuffed animals and pink and purple.
Cute.
And then Millie's is just all pink and like bougie.
Period. We love
exactly.
That. My dorm is just all like, it's basically my other, like all my rooms, like the same vibe. Like just like shit plastered on the walls and like.
Artists you like and.
Literally just like random stuff.
Literally, that's it.
Yeah.
Have you ever like almost got caught in a lie, but you're like.
I just get caught.
I can lie even when I'm.
Really?
Like, I'll wake up the next morning and remember I'm like, damn, I stuck to the lie even. Like.
Dude, I can't. I've gotten caught multiple times. Like I'm hanging out with one guy and I say the other guy's T, and they're like, one time I was like, oh, you have a family member that's named this, right? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, and they're like, you think about the other bitches? I'm like, yeah.
They're like, the wrong bitch. I'm like, ooh.
And I literally be like, shit, like literally, yeah.
No, I'm like,
I'm honest with them. I'm just like,
honestly, I don't even get caught saying it for them to be like wrong bitch. So I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I'm with you, I'm never gonna lie to you because you're gonna catch me. Because I'm just that terrible. Like I cannot lie.
I can't.
Like I can't.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you'll never
didn't get out of that one.
I was about to say you'll never catch me in a lie. I mean, you will catch me in a lie. Like I just.
I'm so happy though that I don't catch you in a lie. I literally just catch you in something you just never told me. Like I think so much happens to you that you just sometimes forget. Like
oh yeah,
like, be like,
I'll just like talking about some guy and then I'm like, wait, I didn't tell you about him.
Yeah, or you'll be like, wait. You'll be like, no, I like that one.
Or like,
time.
did I tell you this? Or like, I'm like, I don't know if I told you this already.
Yeah. Or like that one time where you. Where you cheated on, what's his name?
Oh yeah,
with the guy shared with someone like I didn't tell you this,
yeah.
Like because you
that was the only time
because
I was like that was like the worst thing. Like well, you always hear whatever, and I was like damn, like I don't want to tell this because I felt bad because it was especially with him, the other guy. So it was like
but then also I was like okay,
yeah, you were like okay.
I was just like damn, fuck. That's tough.
And then see, that's what I'm saying. Like you'll never catch me in a lie because as soon as he started telling me like he brought up like the screenshots, I was like yeah. I was like okay yeah. I'm like because how are you gonna lie?
Yeah, honestly,
like
at that point,
he wasn't like this showing me.
When there's proof, like how you still fucking lie? I hate when bitches I guess lie to me and live proof. So I guess that's true. I would rather just be like
like I'd be mad if they started being like no I didn't do that when it's like, right
bitch,
there.
Like
I was in yeah.
It's literally like fucking a bitch. Like nah, that's not me.
I see your tattoos.
Like nah, that's not me, bro.
That's not me. Yeah, I was.
And then they're saying the name.
I'm always just so honest. I'm just like, yeah.
I guess that's better.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if you ask me straight up,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Lying about you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I didn't lie to him about cheating on him. He found out.
He didn't ask the right questions.
Yeah, I just stayed quiet.
It wasn't.
Well, the whole point of cheating is that they're not supposed to find out. So
and you didn't do a good job.
No, I didn't do a good job because he found out, and I was like, oh well. I was like, at that point, we already had been on and off for like so many months. And it's like,
yeah.
It was just I didn't even like him, so I was like, well.
No, that was really bad. Should we even talk about that? Like
he's probably watching this shit. You know, he's still watching my Instagram stories sometimes.
Ew.
That's his fault. You're self-harming.
He's fucking
disgusting.
He's fucking ugly.
Yeah.
You fucking disgusting
bitch.
Because
that was after I started dating him after everything had happened with this one guy that traumatized me. Like actually.
And I didn't think it was a good idea to date him. I literally told Cesar, no, don't.
Yeah, but he was just showing me love.
And then you know what? At the end, I was just like, okay. Yeah. I support.
And I still felt bad, but.
I mean, there was just a lot wrong with that. Like literally every single time I think of him, I just think about him throwing up.
Yeah, like I was really like that was my fault because I was so hurt and I would just take it out on him because I didn't care.
And again, but like
I was hurt and I was traumatized and I was
just
like,
take it out on someone. Like,
yeah,
sorry.
I literally
That's why I beat up that one girl.
Literally, like
honestly, like sometimes you have to take it out.
Like when traumatic stuff happens, like you just cling on to somebody and then you'll just take it out on them.
Yeah,
like,
and that's true. Care. Yeah, it
and then
suck.
You're hurting them because you're hurt and you don't even realize you're doing it. Because like, well, I felt like like for real. I think about when I was with him and I felt like the shit I would say to him
was valid.
Like, like I didn't care. Like I would tell him straight up and like I didn't care how he felt about it. Like I would be like so blunt with him. Like he this is really fucked up. But I think I used to I told you this too where he'd be talking and we'd just be in the car and we're driving somewhere, he's just talking and I'd just be like, I'm like, every time you open your mouth, like you're so fucking boring. I would literally tell him to his face.
Also like
I'd be so mean.
I'm not saying it's valid, but like honestly hearing the conversation I would be bored. I would be bored.
Like we had nothing in common. Like every time he would talk, I'd be bored.
Yeah.
Like I would literally tell him, I'm like literally, you're boring. Like I'd rather just listen to the radio. Like just turn it up. You
turn the radio up.
Yeah. Like literally, I just be like literally, I would never look at him. Like when he'd be driving us to a date or something, and I would just like
look at other guys.
Yeah. And I literally used to tell him, I was like, I like you so much better when you're sleeping.
That would have made me cry.
I would literally.
That one was bad.
I used to literally tell him, I'm like, I love you so much more when you're sleeping.
But the fact that he stayed though, like, whose fault is that?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I take my fault for cheating. Obviously. I fucking cheated.
Okay.
That's my fault. My bad.
Sorry.
My bad. But then when you.
Like, why did you stay?
Let's cover myself.
Yeah.
Why? Like, first off, he wanted to stay with me after I cheated on him. He literally was like, no, it's okay. I still love you.
Ooh. That's your
see
fault.
What I mean? see what I mean? Like he had no. Oh well, that's okay. Maybe I shouldn't.
He had no self-respect. Were you about to say that? Yeah.
That's really mean. And I don't mean it that way.
mean.
But some, like me either. I would have tried staying with. Yeah. If he cheated on me, I would.
Or if he came back after that,
yeah.
I bet you would.
If he hit me up right now, yes.
I'm texting him.
Yeah, I'm texting him because I'm like. Yeah, and I'm always.
And that's my business.
And that's my business.
Yeah, y'all stay out of it.
I'm always gonna be like that. I don't care. Like, so I get him.
It's because it's also like I know it sounds like fucking lame, but like it's for the plot. Like I want to know what they're about to tell me.
Yeah, I want to
know.
I'm
gonna answer. I want to know if they're like, let's go hang
right
out.
Now,
let's
I'm
go do
talking
this.
to this new the same guy that I talked to like 2 years ago. He just hit me up like yesterday. And guess what? He's crazy. He blocks me 8 times he's probably blocked me 8 times. Always blocks me, deletes our messages, and then texts me back like a couple months later. Do I always text back?
Yeah.
Yes. Did this one guy yell at me and be like, I fucking hate you, you're a bitch, like just cussing me out, telling me that I don't deserve nothing? And then the next morning, did I text him? And he texted me? Yeah. He texted me, I'm sorry. And I was
there's no shame about it. No shame in my game.
Yeah, I don't care. That's being real.
That is being real.
People don't like say that.
They like
they're like
stand on business. Stand on business.
I'm never gonna stand on business.
Me neither. I'm so sorry. Like me neither. Like I'm not standing on business. Like they're like have some self-respect. Be strong. No. I
want to eat for free tonight.
I'm hungry and I need a meal. But it's also like no. But like dead ass and like don't ask me. Oh, should I text him? I'm gonna say yes. I might be like no, and I might be like yeah.
No, I'll literally
what do you have to say?
Yeah. And then I'm like, or I'll be like, yeah, I'm never talking to him again. And
I'm like, well, guess what?
I'm talking to him again.
Yeah, guess who I texted?
Yeah, guess who texted me and I responded. Like with you, I would always tell you about guys. I'd be like, oh, this fucking guy did this and this and this. And then I was like, he literally just texted me, he missed me. And then you were like, what did you text me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you would be like, this guy literally told me he loved me. I'm like, did you say it back? I'm like, and you said it back, right? Yeah, I did.
It's not even like a question.
I literally told him, and you said it back, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm like, all right.
It's a statement. It's not a question.
Yeah.
Like, did you say it back? No, it's you said it back.
You said it back. And it's like, yeah, you know me
like,
so
I've only
well.
known him for 2 days, but like, I think it's real.
I swear to God, I think that's the last time you said like you loved you, like that you loved.
I was gonna marry him and then cheated on me.
Yes, I was like, oh my God, it was.
Well, that time wasn't my fault.
Anyway, but like the thing why we brought him. I want to talk about that throwing up situation because that like actually like so I can never.
You're just trying to make me look terrible today. Okay, see, karma eventually comes back around because what was the title of last?
What was that?
It was like talking about getting cheated on.
Oh,
because I cheated.
But anyway, Cesar gave this boy one morning so much anxiety that so they would come and pick me up to take us to school, and Cesar's always my ride.
Yeah.
So he would come pick me up.
Yeah, because I would stay at his or his brother's apartment in like North. And so we would come like from over there to here,
pick me up,
and then pick you up, and he would drop us off at school.
Yeah, so he literally was like our ride, our chauffeur. And then anyway, so one morning we're driving to school.
Like we were going to go get like McDonald's.
Yeah,
or something,
and
probably.
I think that they had just some situation we're not gonna talk
about.
Like
I don't even know when this was about. Like I literally don't know why he threw up.
I do.
Wait, for what? What did I do?
Because the thing.
Oh, that was after I cheated?
No, that was before. You were talking to me on the phone when y'all had argued, and you literally were talking about being like, I just miss, like I just don't God. Like you were saying you were pretty like wait, and he was literally like outside the door, but you thought he was like on the couch, but he was listening. Remember? Because you told me that. Yeah, you called me.
I called you.
I don't know what happened. I think y'all argued, and you were just like, you were just sad. You were just sad, but you're all again. So like you were just like crying, and I remember you were like, I just miss, I just like all this shit, like, and then literally like next like in the room. Anyway, so
Cesar, and then wait, you're right. And then I remember I texted you the next morning. Oh, I think he heard me us talking. Whoopsie.
And then anyway, this boy had so much anxiety that when we're driving to school, we're like turning to McDonald's, we had to pull over, and he literally throws up. Well, he's like throwing up while driving, right? No, he like pulled over. Yeah, he pulled over, like literally projectile. And we were like, why are you throwing up? No, yeah, I was like, oh my god. I was like, what the fuck do we do? Like, we have school. Like, oh my god, we're gonna miss first period. I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck? And he's like just throwing up and throwing up. Like it was a lot. And then he was like, oh, it's my medication. Like he kept saying that. We were like, okay, no.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember
just like I don't remember how we found out that it was about that. I'm pretty sure that night he just told you like, hey.
Maybe. I don't remember anything. Honestly, I kind of blocked out that whole relationship. I was, you know what? I was thinking about it today though. Like I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, it's crazy that I was with that man for like a whole year, like just like on and off, but still, he was like consistently in it, and like I will never see him again. Like, like it was just weird. It was just weird, like a part of you. Yeah, like or spend so much he's like time. So part of the storyline. Yeah, like he's a whole season.
He is a whole season. He's
a whole and it's book. Like that's so weird because like I don't think about it, but when I do, I'm like, damn. I was like, yeah, awkward. And then I think about him, and I'm like, that is so weird. Like what was wrong with me? It was me too. I was like he's not my type. Like, why did I even like? It was all the trauma.
I think, yeah.
Like literally, it was like I got so trauma. I'm like, let's trauma dump. Literally, I wasn't going to. Yeah. No, but imagine like I don't want people to know my trauma. I'm not Trisha, not yet. I'm not that open like her, talking about getting candlesticks.
No, for.
Because I have some wild, crazy, sad stories. Just crazy shit.
It's all just crazy. But I just every time I think about him. Not every single time, but every time he's like brought up or something, I just think about him just projectile throwing up like on the side of the road.
What do I think about? When I think about him, I just think about how I cheated on him and like how fucked up I was in that relationship. But to be fair, I was like 16 and he was like 18, so it's like
as I grow up.
Yeah, maybe you should have been dating somebody
on me. Yeah,
and it was like he just loved me so much more than I loved him, and it was like, and I've been through this before, and it's like, and that's why. Well, let me not talk about that actually. Because of this other guy, but anyways, it's always hard. Anyways, it's really hard. Don't date anybody who tells you they don't love you.
Wait, I thought that was like basic knowledge. I would be like, obviously not. And then I was like, wait,
literally him.
Wait, how would you even like have sex? It's because me, like, I can't have sex with someone if I don't.
No, like and this is gonna sound terrible.
You'd imagine other people.
That, and also like when we would do it. Yeah, I would have such a struggle, like, getting it in. And I never got why. And it was because I didn't want to. Like, that's so traumatizing. Ew. Like, I wouldn't want to. And I would never understand. Like, I would try to convince myself, like, I do like him. Like, why? Like, I want to have and have fun. But I would never. Like, I would always think about other people. Low-key, sometimes I feel like I was getting. Because, like, I would not want it. But I was like,
well, this
like he's providing for me. He's taking care of me so much. Like I have to give it. Like that's traumatizing. Yeah, that is a little traumatizing. That's trauma dumping. But like literally after I had like talking to more people. Yeah, like after I've like had my whatever. Like I would meet someone that I actually was really attracted to. Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah, I was about to say I was about to say after you have like you said like consistent sex with at least especially
or like just have sex with someone for the first time that you really like.
Yeah, that you really like. It's like wow, this is so much easier
and enjoyable. Yeah, versus like struggling to
and then sometimes you like with the person you really like, you get lost in the moment almost. Like you're like, damn, it's just good. But whenever like you never want to end. Whenever you're not into it, you're like, damn, like when this shit gonna be over? Literally. Like, ew, this person's like you just close your eyes. Yeah, like you literally just close. It sounds like it sounds like
that's traumatizing. Yeah,
that sounds really bad. But I've experienced that too. Like where you're literally just like.
This is a great time. It's honestly so true.
When is this gonna be over?
Yeah, like it's just terrible. I'm bored. Like, the board is.
I'm really bored. Like literally, you're trying to act like you like it, like
like it's just all or terrible.
Trying to like switch your brain to get back into. You're like okay, start like doing
like
this.
Let's just like let me hurry up and help him. No, like whenever you're there, your hand starts cramping or like your legs start hurting.
Oh my god, yeah. You're like damn
bitch, hurry up. I literally ask him, I'm like, are you almost
sometimes done? I've been asking him, I'm like, do you like can you hurry up? They're like, oh, you want me? I'm like, yes
I've been waiting.
I'm like, waiting. Yeah, I want you to.
Literally, yeah, that is so true. Like I didn't want to say it because it sounds so horrible, but it's true. Like I never understood why it wasn't like why I couldn't ever enjoy it, and like why it was so hard to start it. And that's why, because I didn't want it and I didn't like him, and it was just like your body literally reacts. Yeah, like
your body.
Like if you want someone, it'll slip.
When you really want something, it's like
like quick, let's get to it. Like a minute, you're already in thrust. No, but with me, it was like we literally like 10 minutes that we were trying, and then literally sometimes I would just give up. I'm like, no, I'm not in the mood. Like I don't want to. It hurts too bad. Like that's what I would say.
Oh shit!
Like literally, like trauma.
Crazy
trauma for him too. Sorry. Like it was just not. I guess it was for the plot maybe, but I don't ever think about it just because I think I was so traumatized. Yeah. From like that whole year.
Yeah, bad year.
Literally, since from like May to like literally like I don't know. Like it was in that summer, it was like so traumatizing, and I met him at the end of summer. Yeah. And it was like, well, damn, I just went through something super traumatic, and then super traumatic. And then I meet him, and then he just shows me everything and gives me whatever I want. So yeah, it's like this I'll just stick with you. Yeah, that's literally what I used to say.
This one's doing what he should be doing.
And then my mom too. My mom was like, "Oh, he takes care of you." Like he's like, "I love him. He's so nice."
I feel like Mexican parents just assume that's what you need, like someone to take care of you. That's literally what my mom gonna buy you stuff.
My mom always tells me she's like literally would tell me, she's like, well, you don't have to love him. He just has to take care of you. Yeah. Girl. Mother. That's probably why you no, I love my mom. But literally, like, if I would listen to, I still try to think that way. I like, even with some guys now, I'm like, well, I don't really like him, but like, the one that cheated on me, like, I was like, I don't really like him, but he was literally like paying for my gas, feeding me, like letting me live with him. I was like, why wouldn't I be with him for right now? Yeah. Especially since I was like, I'm gonna save so much money. Like, period. I'm gonna just stay with you.
Even with like, whenever he bought me the phone, because it was either my mom was gonna buy me one or it was, and I guess you kind of beat my mom to it. Ooh. My mom was thinking the same thing, and she literally like was like, whoa, like swear to God, when I was like, oh, bought me a phone, my mom was like was in the car with us, and she literally was like, yeah, you know that's bad. She was like, oh, thank God, I don't have to do it. And I was like, okay, mom. And then he was just like, oh, and then I was like, and then whenever he bought me shoes like for like Christmas, like after, my mom was like, yeah, like stick with him, like I don't have to like do this and this for you, like saying shit like that was like
a man that's supposed to do
this like
you're at the house like this. Yeah, this is a good one. Like really, that's how my mom is.
Yeah, even my tia, I guess they say weird shit like, oh, like he's like a provider. Yeah, my mom would say it too, like he's a provider, and it's like, yeah, that's what you want, but like
I want to be in love.
Yeah, bitch, I'm only 18. Like why am I thinking about who's providing for me?
I'm just trying to have fun, meet someone, like be in love.
Like damn, can I just like him? Like does he have to be a provider? Like that's really how it is. Like damn.
Like I feel like it gets in my head too, even though I'm fucking gay. Like I'm always still looking for a man that's gonna take care of me. We always think that joke, but it's really because what my mom tells me.
Yeah, that's what my mom tells me too.
Not just getting like psychological.
No, for real.
Like that's really why I look for guys that are like gonna take care of me. Like that's what I think. I'm like, if he can't pay for me, then why am I gonna be with you? Why? But it's also, literally because.
But also like bitches in general, like on TikTok and shit, be like, I don't want a broke boy, but it's like that's true. I don't want a broke boy. Like
that is true too.
But also like I feel like
that's not the only thing I'm looking for.
But I feel like the way our parents go, they go like longer. Yeah, he can have money, but it's like they think about like long term wise. Is he gonna buy you a house? Is he gonna buy you a car? Is he gonna be able to like support you? Yeah, maybe they're onto something.
Maybe they're onto something.
Mom, maybe you're onto it. But yeah,
but also I just want to have fun. I don't want to be.
Yeah, but like it's crazy.
It's really just like, if the person's not right for you, they're not.
They're really
and like don't stick with them.
Yeah,
like don't as much as you want to. And then my thing was I always let him. Cause I was like, I don't get why you're doing it. I would tell him that I was like, I don't know why. Like I literally did this and this and this, and I tell you this and this and this, and I don't know why you still want to be with me, but it's up to you. Cause I'm like, you're still gonna be feeding me. Yeah, you're still gonna be buying me things. So it's like, why would I tell you no? And that's fucked up. That's like that's really using somebody. And I did use him. Whoopsie. Sorry. But I've grown and I've learned.
Made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah. Thank you. Everybody makes mistakes. That's probably one of my biggest ones. I probably should have just like. But it's every time I talk about this situation and the other situation, it's like I can't help but like, well, I guess because I'm healing, like I don't let it guilt me, like because I have problems with guilt, so like I won't. I like
me too.
Yeah, like I always trace it back. Like I'm like, okay, me being like, oh my gosh, look, see, I have grown, guys. I'm trying. So I think about it and I'm like, okay, but why did you do that? And I'm like, well, because this happened to me. And like now I'm acting this way. Yeah. That's why I did it. Yeah. And then I'm like that wasn't right. and I shouldn't do that again, but I'm happy I know why I did it. Like,
because
I don't like.
It's not like you're making excuses for yourself. It's more like you're
an
finding the reason why.
Like a reason.
And sometimes the reason does make you feel better because it's like, okay, well, cut yourself some slack. Yes,
like
you were in the wrong.
Because I will keep blaming myself. I'm like,
would,
damn, I did this.
Me too.
This
like, damn, I'm fucked up.
I
like,
fucked
I'm
up.
a bad person.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you let yourself become a bad person when you're not. And like feel like a bad person, even though like you're like, it's not that it's not your fault, but it's like
there was situations.
There was something else.
Yeah, there were situations that made you feel like you had to do that,
yeah.
or you felt bad, like you felt bad. And I feel like situations like that, like sometimes it is like, yeah, you could say it's an excuse, but it's like no, like it was literally me, like me trying to figure myself out.
Yeah,
sorry.
Like you take the blame, like, yeah, I did do that, but when you're never supposed to say but.
Yeah,
like but it's just like.
Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, you have, but you have to see that you did. Like, the good thing is, like, you see that you did something wrong. Yeah. Like, you're like, I did cheat on him and I fucked up. The first step is awareness. It's aware that you have a problem. Literally, that's the first step. So you have to like see what the problem was. Like, why did you do it? Take the blame when it is your fault.
It's like, okay, yeah, I know it's my fault.
Yeah, like literally everything I did was my fault. Yeah. And then it's like yeah, literally. And I'm going to take the blame for it because what I did was fucked up. But I have to like make sure I don't blame myself all the way. Yeah. But because of what someone else did to me, that made me act that way. Which everything's connected, but like everything is connected. It's like it's a way to keep yourself calm and not make yourself go crazy.
It's also like don't lie to yourself and keep telling yourself, because then you're never gonna like get over shit that happened. Like, you can't just keep lying. Like, okay, you did it, so what?
Yeah, like next. Literally, if you try to like blame them, then it's like you never see what you did wrong, and you're never gonna get better. And
then you're gonna be a villain. Trust.
Yeah, because I could say like sure, I told him that like,
but he stayed. Yeah. That was his fault.
Yeah, that was his fault. See, his idiot. Like he's dumbass. Like, why would you do that? But then it's like, why did I keep letting him?
Yeah, exactly. Like you could have told him.
So that was a me problem.
You could have broke up with him.
Yeah, like if you knew, if I knew, like I knew I didn't like him and I still stayed with him. So that's my fault. That's literally like then I have to see where my blame was too. Like that was literally my fault. Like I told him so many times, and then it's like, then why did you keep letting him? Yeah, that's why I even to this day I'm like, if I text somebody, they text me back. If they didn't like, why would you even text back? Why would you text back? Yeah, why would you text back?
You know what's up? Like, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what you're doing too. Like, so it's like it's like like me too. Like I always let him back.
That's why like when bitches are just like whatever, he's like, oh, it's just you, like, bitch. No, the fuck, we both have roles to play. We both have parts that we were in.
Yeah, I fucked up one time really bad because I told this was recent too. This is like in July. But to be fair, well, it's this guy that this is probably the reason he hates me so much. But then he's like, he'll apologize like the next day. But he was literally like one time I told him, because every time he gets drunk, he yells at me. He literally cussed me out, yell at me, like push me off of him. Yeah. Like, and then I have to take care of him because I'm not going to leave him. Like one time he was like passed out on the sidewalk, like in the middle of an apartment complex. And I went at like 3 a.m. and I want to go get him. And the whole time he's telling me like, fuck you. Like, I hate you. Like, don't touch me. Like, where are we? Like, where are you taking me? Like, I hate you. And I'm there crying my eyes out.
Yeah, like who's fucking taking care of you, bitch?
Yeah, I'm literally trying to help you. He's like, no, literally drop me off right now. Like, I don't want to see you. And then the next morning, I would have left his ass at the curb. No, I know, but my heart, like, I can't do that because I care about him. Yeah, and then I'm like just so emotional and I can't. And I'm just like, my thing is just to like take him where he needs to get. Like, I'm not like I'm not gonna let it get to me, you know. Yeah. Even though I'm still like crying my eyes out, I'm like, I'm gonna be the better person. Like, I'm not gonna like just drop him off here because he's like hurting my feelings or whatever. Because I'm just
sensitive soul.
I know. So it's like,
I mean, I feel like in general, like I wouldn't want to leave any drunk person just randomly.
And it's like, and I care, so I want to take care of him, and he's just like cussing me out and like all like, this stuff. But then it's like I can't help myself but not to keep texting him. I'm like, damn, like, why is this happening? And it's my fault too. But then I'm like, for the plot, I'm back to that mindset.
I'm kind of back to that mindset. Like, for the plot, because like I want to know what the fuck you gonna say. I want to know what you would say to me.
I just want to like have fun, and if this is my fun, I don't know. I'm trying not to trauma dump, but like literally that's how I'm feeling. Like, I'm like, why? I'm like, we need to get Dr. Drew on here. Like, why do I feel this way? I want to talk to hubby about this. Because it's like, why? It's like, I almost like it. Like, I almost like that they like it's like emotional torture. Literally, like, why do I like it? It's so fucking weird, which I'm probably going to cut this, but I just want to talk about it. Yeah. Like, why is it that this guy would literally like make me feel so bad and literally curse me out?
I think it's because, well, from what I'm I'm assuming because like it's almost about not really the chase, but for someone to like, well, for me, if it was me, I would be like, I want them, even though they're saying that they hate me. Like I know that deep down they don't, and I know I can change that. I know that they do love me and they can love me. So no matter what, like I'm gonna get them to like me. Yeah, literally. Almost like a chase.
Yeah, it kind of is like a chase, but like
it's also like the fact that you know, like the slight amount of like, it's like okay, well,
I know there's something in there. I know there's something. I just need to like wait long enough or stick around long enough.
Yeah, and I know they will end up like.
And I'm still in that mindset. I'm still there. Yeah. Like literally, I tell him like I was like, I don't care what you say to me. Like I'm still gonna stick around. And I'm still like.
And like, I've heard, well, maybe in your situation for sure, but like, I can relate to like my mom because like they say when there's like a distant parent, and I'm assuming like your dad, that you know how like the distance makes you think like, oh, my parent hates me. Yeah. But it's like, well, I know they still love me because they're my parent though. So it's almost like the same thing. Like, yeah, they're like distant. They're my mom, so they have to love me. Yeah, it's almost like that. Yeah. Like, okay, well, I know you're acting like you hate me right now, but I know you love me, so you can just show it. Like, I'm gonna get you to show that you love me. See, that's and a lot of people relate that. Like, I've heard therapists. To like a parentless father. Yeah, or like a fatherless.
Yeah, like
yeah, right. Okay, yeah.
Like you're missing a parent.
Like you're missing basically. A parent, like a parent or like that's like estranged, like, or emotionally distant or something. Yeah. Like you can always compare that to that because it's like I said, like you know, your parent, a parent will always love you. Like a parent will always love you, but even though they're acting like they hate you, like you're trying to get them to show that, and it's maybe almost like in a guy. Is.
But I don't know with my dad, since I never knew him, I never really cared about him, so it's like.
But I feel like there's always something deep down, like even
but
me,
I
like
think just all the men in my life,
my mom being distant, like emotionally distant, like when she started showing it to me, it was weird. But like I always wanted her to be like, I'm proud of you, like I love you. Like I always wanted to hear that, even though I would like be like, oh yeah, like whatever, my mom, But like to hear that, I feel like would have made me feel like, oh shit, like my mom didn't hate me. Like I want to hear that, even though I know like I shouldn't want to hear that. I want to hear it. That's my mom. Like
like I want you to tell me that stuff. Like when like you could do as much, like you can do so much bad, but as soon as you do a little good, like I see a little good that you're doing to me,
I'm like, okay,
I'm like that's it,
and that gives you almost like a sense of hope.
Yeah. Like it's like, okay, they can obviously show it, so I just have to like keep trying to get them to show it. Yeah, and they will show
it because I know it's there, like type of thing, which is really bad because I bet like even the texting you're probably like almost like being a little delusional, being like, well, he's texting me, so there has to be something. Yeah, he's like apologizing to me. Yeah, so it's like, okay, well, he feels bad, obviously, so there has to be something.
That's what I always do. I always forgive him. I'm like, he was just drunk. Like, he didn't mean all that. Yeah. And then like, but like deep down, like, why are you saying all that stuff when you are drunk? But I just feel like I don't know, like it was my fault because I told him to his face, like when we were at a club, like I told him, I was like, you have too many problems and you're putting them on me and you need to get therapy and just leave me out of it. And I was like, huh. And that's why he was cussing me out like this most recent time because he was drunk and he was angry. So he took it out on me and that's what he brought up. And I was like, that's so true. I'm like, honestly, I was crying and I was telling him, I was like, I'm sorry, like you're right. Like I was just crying and he was just cussing me out, like, you know, all this yelling at me. And then like, I'm just like, yeah, you're right. Because he was right. I'm going to be honest. Like, you're not supposed to tell somebody like you see that I have all these fucking problems, all these, like, I, like, do things that I'm not supposed to do. And, like, I always, like, you know, I'm always, like, fucking myself over. And then, like, I'm crying about it. And you're like, well, like, you're just there for me. You're not going to be like, okay, well, you're an idiot. So, like, that's your fucking fault. Your fault. Like, go get some actual help. Like, I should not have. Yeah, exactly. There's like, well, I told your ass that was going to happen. You went. So, like, you're a dumbass. Like, that doesn't help anybody. And I did not help him by saying that. Yeah, that's true. Like, I should not have said that. And like, don't honestly, ever, like, tell somebody that.
Honestly, like, it sounds bad, but from your situation, like, your situations coming to me helps me, too, like, with other people because I know that it would never help you to hear that. Yeah. So when I do it with other people, I do just be like, no, it's okay. Like I comfort more than telling because it really doesn't like.
It doesn't help
because I know I wouldn't want to hear that shit. I'd
like if he would have told me that, I would have like.
You would have probably been like, all right, bye.
Like I would have just like like I shouldn't have said that. And he obviously he walked off all mad, which he had the right to be. Yeah. But it was just like to be fair, like it was just a whole lot of arguing that whole summer. Yeah. Because like he would just get drunk and he would get mad at me and the same stuff, and that's why I just got so sick of it and I told him that. But I was like, I should have just like
there does come a point where it is tiring. Like I get it, but also like, yeah.
I should have just like
what does
like,
that help?
Yeah, what does that help? Like
yeah.
I shouldn't have said it. That's it. But it's like he's done all that, and then he apologized, and I forgive him, and it's like, well, we're back where we started. And
yeah.
Like,
the little bit of great, like it does give you a little bit of hope.
Yeah, maybe just I just. Since I never had a father figure, oh my god, me getting emotional. Like we're getting emotional on the podcast. Second episode, getting emotional. Like since I never had a dad, and like my like stepdad was a piece of shit. Like I never saw like what love was,
bro.
Like,
oh my god, don't even get me started with that. That would literally make me cry. Like I like didn't even think about it until I saw like a TikTok that was like some stupid ass TikTok, and it was like me because I never saw my parents in love, and I was like, ooh. Fuck, like
that shit hurt.
I thought about it. I was like, oh my god, I really never saw my parents in love. And like I said, it never really, I guess I didn't think it affected me like it did. But then all this shit started happening, you know. Like
they really say like trauma, like it comes back. It like shows. How do they say like it like it'll appear in your like relationships and stuff. Like
and
it'll manifest
life. Like I would have never thought a stupid ass TikTok would bring up trauma that I guess I blocked out. Like I guess like literally since I was a kid, I guess it was normal that my parents would divorce. You know, they would break up, get back together, break up, would be divorced. They're still not even really divorced. It's kind of like. I guess it was traumatic, and I thought it was, and I thought it was.
You think
normal.
It's normal, yeah.
Like I thought it was normal moving out, live in a different apartment with my mom, then move out, come back to the house, and move out, live in a different apartment.
It's like so much, and then you don't think it affects you until it does. And
like, then especially like with like hearing she's able to use it in arguments. Well, not really arguments, but like me, her, and like this guy would be talking in the car and just be like, oh yeah, well my mom acts like this in a relationship, and my dad acts like this in a relationship, so blah 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 when they're together. And I was like, I literally wasn't able to talk in the conversation because I didn't experience that. Like, I don't know how my dad is in a relationship. I didn't see the good when he was. And then my mom, well, I've seen her with multiple guys in multiple relationships. So it's like, and
like I never got to see my parents. Like,
didn't end great, and one of them isn't even good that she's in. So it's like.
There was never like
I don't have
during
examples.
Our formative years seeing something like
and I really didn't get to see like love example of like household? Genuine in the household, like working well. Like I literally grew up with co-parenting and talking shit to me, and I would have to hear about one another and like crazy shit. So it's like
it's hard. Like it's sad. Like in the household that I grew up, like literally like my little siblings, it's literally so like this literally makes me so sad. Like they'll argue and like my. Well, I don't call him I don't know why I said my stepdad. I just call him my mom's whatever, her husband or boyfriend or whatever. Yeah. Like my mom and her boyfriend or whatever, they argue, and then like my little sibling, she's 11, and then my other brother's like 7, and they just like my brother will be on his tablet and they'll be yelling and arguing, and he's just like playing like it's normal. Yeah. And then my sister too, she like just laughs, like she's like, and I used to do that too. Like I'm like they're arguing again, like. Let's see who wins this one. Like literally, and it's like that's not like
it's
that's
not
crazy.
And that's true too. Like same shit. Like I would hear and just be like, I would go get my brother, be like, oh, mom and dad are fighting. He's like, okay, just come sit down. I'm like, okay.
Like let's just do something else.
Or like even like I guess I even thought about that. My brother would distract me, and I guess that's good too.
Yeah, that you had someone to be.
But even
it was all my siblings. Like I had a whole bunch, so we were all just like used to it.
I had one.
I had like 3, and we all got used to it. Like it's like whatever.
It was like normal, and then like I said, like when you get reminded, and especially when you have people that have healthy relationships, you're like what damn. And then I started crying because they were talking about other stuff, and they thought I was talking about someone else, and I was like, no, and I didn't want to bring it up. I was like, no, I'm okay, and they were like, stop thinking about him. I'm like, bro, I'm literally crying because I can't relate to y'all talking about like your parents being in love. So like
I know, like literally when people have parents that are together like for years, I want to go up to them and be like, how does it feel that your parents love each other?
No, literally.
I literally tell them
when I go hang out with like her parents, like her family, because I get invited to the family stuff, it makes me sad. Like to hear even your like the mom or the dad be like, babe, can you come help me with this? I'm like,
it's like what is this? Must be nice. Literally like my managers, like I always work with them, and they've been together for like 20 something years, and like I consider them like my second parents because like literally like they love each other so much. And I'm like, oh my, and they always tell me like stories about like how they like old times and stuff, and then like just like so cute, and they're so cringy and they're corny, but like it's so cute. Like I'm like, damn, like every time they do something corny, I'm like like y'all so corny. But then I think about like, damn, I wish I was like that, or my
like
parents
I
were
got
like
to
that.
see my parents.
Yeah, or
like
I got
that.
to see like my mom happy like that.
Yeah, it is really sad.
And not ever seeing your parents like happy with each other or like
yeah,
talk
like
about one another.
like literally, yeah, like whenever the memory you can think about your
Mhm.
parents is like them fighting, arguing, or them talking, like not being together. That's what you think about. Is sad. Like
it's sad.
To me, I was like, damn, I really didn't get a good example. I saw a lot of shit in the house. Like,
Literally, that's why I don't think about my childhood. I'm like, whoop,
me neither. I don't think about it. Like,
yeah,
I block it out like hard. Like, I don't think about it.
I think that's why I always like let bad things happen, because I just like I'm used to feeling like that, like something bad always happening. Like that's what I'm used to.
Like that's
so I'm like,
safe.
Yeah, that's like safe. Like literally when I'm crying, like I just feel like okay, like I'm like just crying and I'm like it's gonna get better and I feel safe in the thought of
it's almost
it's weird.
It's almost weird.
It's like self-harm. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
but
no,
no,
it's
seriously,
almost
it's
like
weird.
not like
like literally, and then when you are happy, you're like something bad's gonna happen. That's what I think. Oh my
god, I always think that whenever I'm happy, I'm like, I literally think I'm like, something bad's gonna happen.
Like with this last
Something's
guy,
gonna go wrong.
this was the first time with I don't think I ever told you about this guy, but his name was.
I think you did.
I did. Oh yeah, but like with him, like it was the first time that like
you felt
I was
good
scared.
and then you stopped.
I felt so like I liked him so much that it scared me.
Yeah,
and that was the first time ever that like that happened to me, and it's because of my ex.
Yeah,
whatever. But like I'm like I thought I was over, and then I realized I wasn't. Like,
yeah,
like literally like that was the first time where I was happy when I hung out with him, and I started liking him so much, and I was like I can't.
Yeah,
and I was like I can't.
I'm gonna mess this up.
Yeah, and I cried like for a whole weekend straight, like for 3 days, just like I woke up crying, and I had just started talking to him, like it hadn't even been like a week, and I was like I liked him so much.
But at least you know yourself though, like you know it's like I'm liking you too much, like I can't hurt you.
Like I knew,
and it almost
like everything he was doing was affecting me. Like when he would text me, I'd get so happy, and when it was like a blink Snapchat or like a blink snap, I would get mad because I'm like, why isn't he talking to me, or why didn't he say he missed me back? Or like everything he did was like messing me up. And I was like, well, obviously this is my fault, so I need to leave. Because I was like, it's not good for me.
I think that would too a little bit with. Like not all the way, because he did do some cuckoo stuff, but like also like it was like like I'm getting too close to your family, like I'm like because that before I left for college, I told him all the shit about my dad, so I was like I told him too much, like now he's gonna like what if he leaves me and he knows all this now, like he's gonna leave me with all that, like, and I don't want him to know that about me. It was almost like that, like it was almost like
I'm getting too close.
Yeah, I'm getting too close to you, like so my family likes you too much, like I need to like I need to back up, like I'm getting scared almost. I mean obviously everything else, but like also that too, thinking
it was like
away.
adding on top, and it wasn't good.
Yeah, it was like I'm
and I messed that up, and then I was really, and guess what, I texted him and I apologized, and like he's like I think he's in a bad spot too right now, which it's like I get it, and he accepted my apology for like cutting him off, and like I still want to talk to him because I feel like that was me, like really if I would have just like been able to control it, like that those emotions, like we would have been still fine. Talking, we would have been fine, but it was because I got so overwhelmed, and I was just so like this feeling, like I couldn't control it, like literally like when I was sending him those messages, like I was like I wanted to stay, but I couldn't because the emotion was just too strong, and I was like, dude, I can't control it, like I can't, like I was waking up crying every day just thinking about him if he hadn't snapped me or something, like literally I got so obsessed, and like I couldn't control it, and I was just like, well, like I have to stop that, like I can't, because it's not good for me, so I need to dip, and I regret it, but you know, like
do you believe in like right person wrong time?
I like to, and then I realize it's not really a thing.
I don't think I believe in it.
I
think I believe if that was really your person, that was really your time, it would have been. It would, like they're not gonna come back. Yeah, so when people are posted TikTok like, right person, wrong time, I'm like, no. But sometimes it really works out. Like they'll be like, it worked this time, but I'm also like, but also there was reasons why it didn't work the first time. Like there was problems, unless that person really changes. But I don't believe people do. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Like I wanted him to change for me. Like and he's not going to. Like this is how he lives his life. Like
and you really can't force anyone to change. Like you can't. That's just it.
Like literally, like he already has like so much going on for him, and I'm like, he's not gonna change what he's doing for me. So then I either have to fit in his schedule, and he's gonna make time when he can, or I just step back and like let him. Sorry, I can't stick around.
Yeah, because like I said, like I feel with the thing too, like literally whenever I hung out with him last time, like this week, he did something that pissed me off, and like we talked about like how he should act when that happens, and he literally just did the same thing, like just turned over and got upset, and then it didn't even upset me anymore. That's how I know I'm,
it was
like,
kind of like over,
not really over, but like that I accepted, like, he's not gonna change no matter how many times I'm like, hey, if you change, maybe there's a chance later in life. Yeah, so I literally just, it got to the point where I didn't even get upset. I literally just noticed it, like, and just know, like, you just, and just like, accepted it. I literally just fell asleep.
Yeah, and that's how people stick around, because they just deal with it. Like, I'm not.
But I'm not gonna deal with it. Like, I know that something's not right, but how many times do I need to tell you, like that, change before you change?
Like, if you really love me, you'll change.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, that's why I literally took a mental note. And I turned over.
Yeah, it's a mental note. Like,
I'm like, okay,
he's not gonna change.
It's not going unnoticed. I noticed it. Like, I'm not a fucking idiot. Like,
that's how I felt. I was like, he's not gonna be able to fit me in his schedule, and it's hurting me so much right now, because like I want him to, and he's not going to. So it's like I just have to do.
But again, I feel like they really want to. They would have.
Yeah, and I'm the bitch that'll believe it too. I'll be like he's gonna do it. Like, I just need to stick around.
Too. I'm like,
that's where I'm at right now with all these men.
I'm not like that right now. I'm literally like, no, I know you're not gonna change. Okay, I've noticed. Okay, I'm done. Yeah.
And I always feel like I picked the wrong guys, but it's because like why do I like the guys that treat me?
I was about to say, I think you like when they have problems, so you can literally be like
fix them.
Yeah, like if you really want to, he would stop that for me. And then when they don't, you're like, okay, well, and they start crying. Yeah, I'm sad now.
That's literally what it is. Now that I think about it, every guy that I've been talking to, it's like they do something and I know they're fucking crazy, and I'm literally like that guy. I know he's crazy. He blocked me 8 times. He always texts me. He always acts like we didn't argue the last time. Like, he didn't cuss me out. And it's like, I let him, because I'm like, I can fix him.
Yeah, he'll change for me.
And then with the guy who's too busy, it's like, well, he's too busy, but he'll fit me in.
Because I also feel like whenever you get him, then you're like,
yeah,
bitch, I got him this pussy too good. Like, I made him stay. Like, no shit. Like, yeah, he did all. Like, and also you could not almost brag about it, but be like, yeah, he blocked me like 8 times, but look where he's at now. Look where he's at. Got him to change. Got him to stay.
I'm thinking self-esteem issues for me.
But also, I feel like I would do the same thing. Like, if, well, believe it, but like if came back and like really like was like, no, like I should have been with you the whole time, I'd be like, he should have been. And he came back. Yeah, that's why with this guy, and he's blocked me 8 times, but he's back. I'd be like, and guess what? I always say this. I'm always like, they always come back. And then I'm like, hee. Literally all of them. I'm like, what? But they do. Like, in some way, shape, or form, they always come back. And it's like, why are you coming back? Like, yeah, why are you coming back? It's because it was this. The kitty was this good. Right. It was like, come on. Like, and it honestly makes you just feel good. You're like, I have this power over you. Yeah, me too. It's because, guys, we had no power in our childhood, and we felt like nothing was in our control. So now that we have control, like, it feels good to be beautiful and skinny. The trauma gets you guys. Like, the trauma manifests. Like, since we felt powerless, now that we're beautiful and skinny and every guy wants us, it's like now with the yeah. And then when they don't want us, it's like I'm gonna kill myself. Didn't love us. Like, I will kill myself. This reminds me of my parents that they didn't when they didn't love me and they would abandon me. Like this is exactly how it feels like. This episode is gonna be called me and Sophia psychoanalyze ourselves. No, for real. And working through the trauma. Don't need therapy. This is our therapy. Yeah, this is our therapy, literally. No, I actually think I need therapy. Anyway. Yeah, anyways. So. But yeah, I mean. That was crazy, y'all. The trauma dump is crazy. We've been going almost 2 hours. Oh, shit. It's at hour 41. I feel like the last episode we filmed, it was like funny, yeah, this was dark. And this one was like sad. Yeah. You need to do something so that we can have something to talk about. I need to do something? You need to do something. Yeah, for next time. Yeah. We need to make, because it needs to be funny. It needs to be drama. Honestly, I think we would have had stuff to talk about. We could have talked about guys, but I think we limited ourselves. And then we ended up talking about guys anyway. So, but more like what they did to traumatize us. No, literally. And our parents. Whoopsie. Sorry, mommy. Yeah, sorry, mom. Yeah. I'm like dozing off. Everything. Me too. I'm like, staring off into space. Going like numb. I know my knee. Like, I'm like, I have a bad knee. Okay, well, that was intense, everybody. But hey, maybe y'all needed to hear that. Maybe y'all can relate. Maybe we needed to hear that. Yeah. Maybe we're just going to rewatch this and be like, wow. No. Next time, talk about something funny. No, I'm being so serious. Like, the first one was so funny. Like, I don't remember what we talked about. And I think I got
So I'm just like,
yeah, me too. I think I got. I know I'm like sleeping.
Yeah, I was.
I'm
going
hungry.
Mute, like, for the first like
no,
like
was,
20 minutes.
Oh my
I was
God,
mute
yeah.
while you were
no,
telling that
like,
story. But
yeah, but oh well.
Oh well, it was needed. I think it was good to get it out. Now
we're gonna go get some food.
We are.
Please.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So thank y'all so much. I was looking at the fucking.
The thing. You're
Yeah, the way I'm like so enchanted.
Your eyes are like this.
Okay. Well, sorry that was such a heavy episode, guys, but maybe y'all can relate and, you know, understand us better as people.
Yeah, please.
And, you know, next episode will be a lot funnier. So thank y'all so much for watching.
Yes.
We'll see y'all later for a more funny episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.